The movie follows the story of an accountant who owns and operates his own accounting firm in a small town. He lives alone and follows a strict routine throughout his day. The accountant meets with his clients, a couple who seek a way around their taxes. He learns their case and provides them with an effective way to evade the taxes on their massive property in the suburbs. After learning about the accountant's interest in shooting, they offer him access to their farm to practice his shooting. The story shifts to the past, where a family discusses their younger kid's case with a neuropsychologist. The family consists of a father, a mother, and 2 young boys. The elder one, Christian, suffers from a high-functioning form of autism, while the younger brother, Braxton, is neurotypical and his only friend. Christian bonds with the neuropsychologist's daughter, Justine. She calms Christian by helping him find a missing piece of the puzzle he plays with. A conflict between Christian's parents arises. As his mother seeks separation, sensing she would have to deal with the pressure of raising a special needs child, because the father would disapprove of him, leaving with the Harvard Neuroscience Institute. She eventually divorces her husband to live her life freely. The separation allows Christian's father to impose his will, and he arranges for Christian and Braxton to receive extensive military training with some of the best trainers in the Army. The brothers spend their childhood years learning skills, including the arts of fighting and endurance. The story shifts to the present timeline. Raymond King, the director of the Financial Crimes Unit of the Treasury Department, meets Meredith Medina, a young data analyst in the Treasury Department. The director digs out Medina's criminal record from her teenage years, which she never disclosed when enrolling for this job. The director tells Medina that she faces charges of a felony for keeping such a matter a secret. He blackmails Medina to help him identify and arrest the accountant before his retirement, a prospect he has pursued for a long time. Medina, finding herself helpless, reluctantly agrees to the director's offer. The director discloses the case along with some unrecognizable photos of the suspect. The movie reveals Christian is the suspected accountant who has overcome his disorder through years of harsh training. Christian frequents the routine of surrounding himself with bright lights and loud noises and channels them to his own advantage. He works as a forensic accountant in close relationships with numerous criminal establishments throughout the world. Christian accepts payment in various cash and non-cash forms, such as rare comics, gold bricks, and paintings by famous artists. He keeps all his stash stored in an RV, parked in a storage unit away from his house. With Medina pursuing the lead designated by the director, a mysterious voice informs Christian about the authorities trying to track him. The voice asks him to stay careful and instructs him to take a legitimate client. The voice gives Christian his next assignment, auditing a robotics corporation named Living Robotics. Christian goes to Living Robotics, where Rita Blackburn, the sister and associate of the company's CEO, greets him, along with the CFO Ed Chilton. Rita willingly cooperates with Christian's investigation, offering him any assistance he requires for a transparent audit. Meanwhile, the CFO Ed grows uneasy with his presence and tries to derail the investigation. However, Christian ignores his claims and proceeds to audit. The corporation's in-house accountant, Dana Cummings, provides him with the company's records. She has found some suspicious financial discrepancies. Hence, the corporation wants a senior accountant to investigate the embezzlement. On the other hand, Medina investigates the accountant closely with the NYPD. The police department, using facial recognition to track the accountant, leads them to a surveillance video of his connection to a shootout in which several members of the Gambino crime family died some years ago. Medina also realizes that the accountant's cover identities, including his current name, all match famous mathematicians. Meanwhile, Christian discovers that $61 million has been embezzled from the company. The following morning, Christian approves of Dana's findings. He explains to Dana how different fake trade accounts originated and facilitated this theft. Rita joins them and grows visibly disturbed upon finding out the discrepancies. She asks Christian how close he is to catching the person responsible for the embezzlement. Christian reassures that he will uncover the identity soon. The following night, the Living Robotics CFO gets confronted by a hitman. After discovering that Ed suffers from diabetes, the hitman forces Ed to self-administer a fatal insulin overdose, or else he will kill his wife if he refuses. The following morning, the company's CEO, Lamar Blackburn, arrives and tells Christian to stop the investigation. Lamar speculates that Ed bears responsibility for the embezzlement, and he has driven himself to suicide out of guilt. Lamar blames himself for the incident and closes the investigation. Christian tries to reason with Lamar, but to no avail.
Thank you all for your support. If you want to watch more content like this, like and subscribe. Share your thoughts in the comments section, and I will see you next time. Stay curious.